Well, hi, everybody. I'm retired and I'm trapped in my house. And maybe you are too. Trapped. Hi, my name is Woody and I'm retired, but I'm just a newbie. I've been retired for a grand total of 58 days. So I'm just now figuring it out. I don't know a lot about retirement. Most of you know much more than me. But one thing I figured out already is that I'm trapped in this house. I don't mean that I can't physically leave the house, of course. What I mean is that I want to downsize. I want to get out of a multi-story home, out of a large home that was fit for purposes earlier in life. I want to go to a downsize into a ranch home. But as I go out there and shop around, kick the tires, what I find when I look at the cost of these downsized homes and the interest rate, that even though I have a lot of equity, I put all of that equity into this more expensive home and a greater interest rate, way more than what I have. And the next thing you know, I actually have increased my cost to, quote, downsize. Now, maybe you found the same thing. I'd love to hear from you if that's what you're finding. I ran into a doctor friend of mine the other day. I'll just tell you this story. I was at a 4th of July event in our community and ran into a doctor friend of mine, and he mentioned the fact that he and his wife were downsizing and moving to a smaller context than the home they raised their family in. And he went on to say he tells his friends that he's downsizing his home and upsizing his cost. And that nails it on the head. Now, trust me, he can afford it. But the average guy, it's tough. When you look around, it's like, I feel like financially, it just seems like it would be crazy to leave what I got, even though it doesn't seem ideal. My prayer, of course, is that interest rates will drop over the next couple of years, and that maybe prices will stabilize, and that I can make that kind of a change. But for now, I feel like I just have to stay put. I just have to stay put. Fortunately, I live in a nice place. I'm still healthy. I can go up and down the stairs. But sometimes you have to plan for the future. So I'm curious about you. Do you feel the same way? Or did you feel the same way that came up with an answer? And maybe you can lead me to something in your comments. Maybe there's another YouTube video that explains better how to do this than what I'm imagining at the moment. But for the moment, I feel like I'm just here. So that's my update for this week as what I've learned this week of retirement. And I hope you'll subscribe, and I'll be back next week with another moment of experience and perhaps knowledge from my retirement journey. God bless you guys, and I'll see you again sometime soon.